Okay, Assalamualaikum. Today we'll start our second part of the PAD 270 for our lecturing. Okay, the last tutorials we just discussed regarding the Tunku Abdul Rahman's, our stage 1. Okay, our stage 1 is a constitutional power, moderate constitutional power sharing. Today we are going to the authoritarian Malay dominance. Authoritarian Malay dominance. Okay. Before that, I was telling you, I would like to tell you about a little bit of the parties in Malaysia. Okay, the parties in Malaysia. Okay, parti perikatan ataupun is known as Alliance Party. Okay, Alliance Party is a MCA, MIC, and UMNO. Was established 1957, 30 October 1957, and until 1973, until 73. That means that the Alliance Party ataupun Parti Perikatan, the Alliance Party Perikatan, which the logo is the kapal layar. Okay, kapal layar. The founder is Tunku Abdul Rahman, Tan Cheng Lock dan Tun Sahabatan. Founded on 1952 but legalized 30 October 1957, and then until 1973. After that was replaced by the Barisan Nasional. Barisan Nasional. Okay, this is the party, ruler party. This is the ruler party since our independence until 2018. So, I would like to tell you, in 1957 until 1966, 57 until 1966, okay, we have two system party. One is a Alliance Party, Parti Perikatan, is a Tunku Abdul Rahman. Another one is a Malayan People's Socialist Front. Malayan People's Socialist Front. Okay, Malayan People's Socialist Front. Okay, the coalitions was formed by Parti Rakyat, Parti Buruh, Parti Raibur, and then they formed the opponent party. But PAS was not involved. Then what happened is, in 1969, Malayan People's Socialist Front win a lot of the seats because Gerakan joined in. Okay, Gerakan joined in. And then what happened is, this party was dissolved. Okay, this party was dissolved. We are going to the second one. It's a Barisan Nasionals. Okay, Barisan Nasionals. If you want to look Barisan Nasionals, okay, Barisan Nasionals have 14 parties, 14 party, 1957 until 2018. 14 party, 40 party. So what happened is, you must know that in the 1957, because this party was established 1st January 1973, founded 1st January 1973, and legalized as a party 1st June 1974. And this party was replaced the Parti Perikatan. Okay, so 1973 until 1990. Okay, until 1990, we have a strong party, a strong rural party, because these rural parties was winnable, because in that time the opponent party is a DAP, because DAP was not involved in the Barisan Nasional. But what happened is, PAS. PAS left the Barisan Nasional in 1977, but PAS and the DAP was not joining as a one of the coalition party. They are separate. So they just they just form the Gagasan Rakyat. In the Gagasan Rakyat in 1990 and 1995. Gagasan Rakyat 1990-95. Okay. In the Gagasan Rakyat, we have DAP one side. Another side is Angkatan Perpaduan Ummah. Angkatan Perpaduan Ummah was coalition party formed by the PAS, Semangat 46, Barisan Jemaah Islamiyah Malaysia Berjasa, Parti Hizbul Muslimin, Coming, and Malaysian Indian Islam Congress, KIMA. Okay. And then what happened is 1995, Semangat 46 and the KIMA was left the party. So Gagasan Rakyat still have. And then in 1999 is Anwar Ibrahim from the PKR, and then they formed the Barisan Alternatif. Okay, 1999 until 2004, Barisan Alternatif. 1999 until the 2004. But in the elections, in the general elections of 2004, Barisan Alternatif was being named again as the Pakatan Rakyat. So Pakatan Rakyat was established on 2004 general elections until 2018, because the PAS left the Pakatan Rakyat in 2015, PAS meninggalkan Pakatan Rakyat. And then Parti Amanah muncul, and then PPM muncul. So at last, Barisan this coalition of party, open party was formed again, named by the Pakatan Harapan. Okay, and then 25 February 2020, Pakatan Harapan was being separated, pecah, and then they formed the Perikatan Nasional. Okay, this is the a little bit of the parties in Malaysia. Okay, you just get it, the parties in Malaysia. Okay, I'm going back to the authoritarian Malay dominance. Why we call it authoritarian Malay dominance from 1969 until 1987? Because you must know that at that time it just only have a Barisan Nasional as a rural party. Barisan Nasional is a rural party 1970 to 1976. Still remember, Barisan Nasional founded in 1973 and legalized 1974. PAS left the Barisan Nasional in 1977. So that means that from the 1970 to 1976, just National France and DAP. And after the 1977, Barisan Nasional or National Front, okay, remember, it's a rural party. The opponent party is what? DAP and PAS. These two parties are not have a coalition form. Until 1990, they form a coalitions. So the period from the 1970 or 1969 until 1987, that means that Barisan Nasional is the dominant party, one party system. So when you call it one party system, that means that there's only party in that time, 1969 to 1987. Dan pada tahun 69 hingga 87, Barisan Nasional adalah parti yang dominan, dipanggil sebagai satu parti sistem. Disebabkan PAS dengan DAP tidak bergabung. PAS meninggalkan Barisan Nasional 1977 dan DAP memang tidak bergabung dengan PAS sehinggalah 1990. Okay. Because of this, we call it authoritarian Malay dominance. Okay, because Tun Abdul Razak Hussein, he diffused the crisis through carrot and stick. What's meant through carrot and stick? Okay, through carrot and stick, that means that dia bagi ganjaran, bukan hukuman. Okay, dia bagi ganjaran bagi sesiapa yang cuba untuk menentang, maka ada atta dia. Tetapi kebanyakan dia memberikan ganjaran, because you must know that carrot is the ganjaran, reward, stick is a punishment. So where is the carrot and stick? Okay, that means that if you oppose, you'll be charged on Atta ISA, Internal Security Act, or Atta Darurat. These two acts is a stick. Remember, ISA and Atta Darurat. Okay, what is a carrot? Carrot, that means that he give a lot. And that NEP, National Economic Policy, NEP, Dasar Ekonomi Baru. Dalam Dasar Ekonomi Baru, dia buat apa? He give the FELDA, FECRA, remember, FELDA and FECRA, ISDA and industry initiative, everything for the economy. Okay, and then he double down on the alliance constitutional coalition by co-opting several opposition party and also attending party from Sabah Sarawak into a new coalition Barisan Nasional, 14 parti, di mana kita melihat MCA, MIC, AMNO, MIC and AMNO, 3 parti terbesar di Malaysia, di Semenanjung, termasuklah di Sabah dan Sarawak, dan PPP dan gerakan pun masuk dalam Barisan Nasional. This administration also passed a slow regulation community and act such as speech criminalizing any act, speech or publication on fundamental issues such as Pembutra, special right, non-Malay citizenship, the position of Islam, and Malay as a sole national language, and affirmative actions. That means that you must remember this is a social contract. Okay, this is a social contract. So anybody speak out against the social contract and affirmative actions, they will be the charge on the criminal law, criminal act. Okay, so by doing so, Razak curtailed the democratic rights of citizens and the elected representatives to debate and question government policy allegation on this important political issue. So what happened is the MP only debate and question government policies only. Okay, policy. Yet he was able to cement the ethnic Addis Rusini grip on the political leadership of the community. The action also shielded his radical affirmative action plan, the new economy plan, the new economic policy, from critics. Okay. Why we say that new economy policy, Dasar Ekonomi Baru, adalah satu tindakan radikal affirmative yang menyebabkan authoritarian Malay dominance. Why? Okay, you must understand that the three principles of the NEP. Okay, the tiga prinsip utama NEP is what? Okay, structuring the society, menstrukturkan semula masyarakat, and reduce the poverty, and the third is develop the economy. So these three things was focusing on Malay and Bumiputra, because at that time the majority was left behind in economy. So the Tun Razak focusing on this. So anybody questioning these affirmative actions was known as against the social contract. So if you want to questioning why government giving so a lot of the bantuan kepada masyarakat Bumiputera, maka dianggap sebagai menentang social contract. Okay, you must understand this is the reasons why they call it. Okay, this is the reason why they call it. Okay, and then you must understand also the balance of power. The balance of power in Barisan Nasional Consortium was the UMNO was the dominant component party. Okay, that means that you must understand Barisan Nasional is the gabungan parti. When they say Barisan Nasional is a gabungan parti, bermakna there's a one leader. This leader will be effective and dominant. Is a UMNO. So what happened? The powerful portfolio of Ministry of Finance was never again given to MCA after the second Razak cabinet. UMNO was no longer financially reliant on MCA Malaysia Operative and Business. So UMNO tidak lagi mengharapkan bantuan kewangan daripada MCA. Sebaliknya UMNO cuba mencari jalan. Okay. And you must know that at the time 1969 starting, cikgu, the role of the teachers in UMNO is very 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 big role teachers in the UMNO until 1987. Okay, the mutual veto device identified by Ujbak greatly eroded. The current coalition however survived and expanded. That means that you must understand the mutual veto. The mutual veto, that means that you must understand UMNO have the veto. UMNO have a most veto power if compared to other parties. Okay, so what happened is MCA and MIC just follow because you understand that it's a satu parti gabungan. It's a parti gabungan. Ini bukan satu parti yang pakatan. What the difference between the Barisan Nasional, Pakatan Rakyat, Pakatan Harapan, Barisan Alternatif, Gagasan Rakyat and Perikatan Nasional? What the difference of Barisan Nasional compared with them? Okay, Barisan Nasional is the gabungan parti. Pakatan Rakyat, Pakatan Harapan, Gagasan Rakyat, Barisan Alternatif, Perikatan Nasional bukan gabungan. You must understand, coalitions, they are the coalition party. Maksudnya mereka ini bersekutu dan bersatu di atas satu matlamat. We call it coalition party. Manakala Barisan Nasional adalah satu gabungan parti. Gabungan. Okay. Sebab tu you must know the differences Barisan Nasional. Okay. And because of this, UMNO have a most powerful. Okay. UMNO have most powerful. Okay. So what happens? Okay. This authoritarian military dominance was continue after the Tun Hussein. Remember, after Tun Hussein was continued by Tun Dr. M. Okay. So what they call is the authoritarian military dominance after Tun Hussein is a Mahatherism. So the authoritarian military dominance is 1969 until 1979. It's under range of the Tun Abdul Razak and Tun Hussein. Tun Dr. M was succeeded the Prime Minister from Tun Hussein from 1980. From 1980 until 1987, Tun Dr. M was not stronger enough in UMNO, because you must remember in UMNO, when Tun Dr. M was taken the position of Prime Minister, there's a three block. 3 blok. Semasa Tun Dr. M mengambil jawatan Perdana Menteri, terdapat 3 blok dalam UMNO. The first block is Tun Dr. M. The second block is Musa Hitam. The third block is Tunku Razali. So what happened is krisis Memali crisis in 1982. Okay, making Musa Hitam under of the non-favor in UMNO. So what happened? Musa Hitam was losing the influence and power. So Musa Hitam was lost, and then just only 2 block after 1983. Tunku Razali and Tun Dr. M. Until 1988, pemilihan UMNO, the crisis of the UMNO baru dengan UMNO lama, and then Tun Saleh Abbas was abolish the UMNO lama. Tun Dr. M have to build again they call it Tun Dr. M call it a new UMNO, and then Tun Razali was being kicked out from UMNO and formed the Semangat 46. Okay, the last class I already told to you what happened at the time. So from 1988 until 2002, there's only 1 block, Tun Dr. M. And anybody against Tun Dr. M will be kicked out, like Ghaffar Baba. Ghaffar Baba is when Ghaffar Baba is kicked out from the UMNO as the deputy prime minister, is the end of the teacher role in the UMNO. You understand? Ghaffar Baba is the teacher. So the teacher role, peranan cikgu, the teacher role starting from 1970 until 1992. And after 1992, what happened is Anwar Ibrahim entered the top post in the UMNO, because Anwar Ibrahim was being replaced Ghaffar Baba as the deputy prime minister in 1992. So starting from Anwar Ibrahim from 1992, we call it the capitalisms was taken over the UMNO, and the money politics happened, colonialisms, nepotisms happened in 1992. So Dr. M thought and philosophy is who is might is right. Siapa paling kuat, dia berkuasa, dia paling betul. And then emphasizing on action value, the law can be influenced by culture and the civilization of their own society, creation of the social justice through economy. So social justice through economy. So that means that you understand why Tun Dr. M want to create the social justice through economy. You must understand the great depressions of economy, 1986 until 1988, making the Malaysia at that time have an impact on the Great Depression economy. So Tun Dr. M have a problem economy. So Tun Dr. M looking to the Japan, and then Japan helping the Tun Dr. M and making the Malaysia become the 7 tigers of the economy, because of the industrializations. So industrialization is what the social justice. That means that Tun Dr. M want to change the Malay from the agricultural society to the industry society. So from 1990 until now, the Malay was getting out from the agricultures. When Malays getting out from the agricultures, that means that Malays now have a middle class. Because you must understand, when Malay apabila Tun Dr. M melibatkan masyarakat Melayu dalam bidang perindustrian, mengubah masyarakat Melayu menjadi sebuah kelas menengah, tidak lagi sebuah kelas yang bawahan, disebabkan polisi pertanian diketepikan. So what happened now is the middle class, the middle class exit in Malaysia since 1990. The year of the starting of middle class is 1990, when Tun Dr. M involved the Malaysia into the industrialization country. Okay, so it's a Mahatherism. You already know Mahatherism. Okay, Mahatherism have a 5: nationalism, Islamism, capitalism, authoritarianism, and populism. Okay. So what happened is, during his period of reign, Tun Dr. M successfully transformed Malaysia to become a nation in terms of its economy and political stability. Because you must understand that Tun Dr. M using the ISA atau darurat, making the Malaysia non-democratic country. It become the authoritarian country. So I just asking you, like the past, like the yesterday class, is it Malaysia was fit into the democracy? Because Tun Dr. M using the authoritarians, okay, to making our country in economic and political stability. Okay, and then what happened is oppositions. We is allergic to the opposition. He could implement his policy without much hindrance. Many consider the success of Dr. Mahathir is not only due to autocratic attitude, but also due to Mahathirism approach. So what the things that Mahathir used is, if the state was ruled by the opponent party, so the federal were left out this state from the economic development, such as the Kelantan. Okay, Kelantan was left behind in the economy since 1990 because Kelantanis choosing the past. The past was ruled the Kelantan since 1990 until now. So any stakes against his voice will be turning down. So the people who are the person who are appointed as a Menteri Besar or Chief Minister in any state, or any person was appointed in the high post of the governments, was first pro Tun Dr. M. Tun Dr. M means. Maksudnya orang-orang Tun Dr. M. Sesiapa yang bukan orang Tun Dr. M tidak akan dilantik. That's the style of Mahathir at that time. Okay, and then you must understand that. Okay, Mahathirism is a dictatorial political principle based on the principle of the end justify the means. Matlamat menghalalkan cara. The end justify the means. Matlamat menghalalkan cara. So this system suppressing all the opposition force. All the opposition, maksud ni kamu kena faham. Semua yang individu, mana-mana individu termasuk penjawat awam yang dikatakan pro pembangkang akan dikenakan tindakan, akan dikenakan tekanan, akan dikenakan berbagai cara. Okay, because this is the Mahathir. You must know the Mahathir first. And then Mahathir using the nationalisms because he want to make ketuanan Melayu, Malay supremacy, ketuanan Melayu. And then he want to show that Malaysian nationalisms, bangsa Malaysia, you must say that bangsa Malaysia is a one cultures, one nations, and one bangsa. And then Louis policy by British Raj. Okay, and then you must understand the capitalisms. Why Mahathir thought on capitalism? Okay, You must understand, Mahathir thought on capitalism is not a Keynesian model. It's not Keynesian model. It's the Margaret Thatcher's model. Okay, Mahathir was influenced by the Margaret Thatcher models. So it's not the Keynesian model economy. Okay, Najib Razak, yes, is a Keynesian model Keynesian, but Tun Dr. M is a Margaret Thatcher's model. So it's a new liberalism's model. Margaret Thatcher is a new liberalism's model economy. So Mahathir is a new liberalism's economy. Okay. So what happened? When you say that new liberalism, that means that he liberalized all the public sector become the private sector. Liberalize the public sector become private sector. That means that new liberalisms. And then pro-business stand on Malaysia incorporated policy to support domestic investment, attract foreign capital, expand trade. At that time, we become the 7 tigers of ASEAN economy. Okay. And then you must understand Islamic thought. Look at Islamism. Okay. What happened is Mahathir Dr. M is a progressive Islam. It's a progressive Islam. So he against the Orthodox Islam, like the past. Okay, like the past, like the Berjaya, Hanim, especially Kelantan, Tuan Guru Ni Aziz, arwah almarhum Tuan Guru Ni Aziz. He against, and he appears the liberals. At that time, the Islam liberalism, okay, the Islam liberal enter our country. So one person was very seorang daripada yang paling suitable for the liberal Islam is Anwar Ibrahim. Okay, so Tun Dr. M is a progressive Islam. He pro Islam liberalisms. He like the Islam liberalisms. Liberal in Islam. Okay. And then populist. What happens to populist? He portraying himself as a people champion, patriot and nationalist. People champion. Any issue he will play and become champion. And people will think that he is the patriot and nationalist. Okay. And authoritarianism, that means that you must understand. Okay. Tun Dr. M doesn't believe in the ascent of pure democracy. You understand? Tun Dr. M doesn't believe in pure democracy. And he promoting ASEAN value, strong government, strict control, and civilians. A lot of the act, ISA Act, the Rola Act, any act, okay, will control the people. Strict control the people. Very, very, very tough, because people have not given the freedom of the speech to voice out any issue. Okay. So what happened next is okay, ASEAN value. You must remember ASEAN value. What is the ASEAN value? ASEAN value is a family royalty. And then emphasize on community rather than individual, favoring order harmony over personal freedom, reject to compartmentalize religions away from other spheres of life, emphasis on saving and thriftiness, because Tun Dr. M like people to be hardworking, emphasize on saving and thriftiness. Tun Dr. M doesn't like to give the money to the people. Okay. Respect for authority governments. This is ASEAN value. Emphasis on community rather than individual. Emphasis on family royalty. Favoring order and harmony over personal freedom. Reject to compartmentalize religion away from other spheres of life. Ialah memisahkan agama, memisahkan agama daripada kehidupan. Okay, memisahkan agama daripada kehidupan. That means that agama is agama, kehidupan is kehidupan, pentadbiran is pentadbiran. So pentadbiran kehidupan tidak boleh melibatkan agama. This is ASEAN value, the Tun Dr. M. So you must understand this is the thought of ASEAN value in Tun Dr. M. Okay, this is the thought of Tun Dr. M. Okay, and then what happened is when coming 1977 and 1988, East Asian financial crisis wrecked the national capitalist project of Dr. M. So many things was doomed at the time. So at that time, what happened is 1998 Reformasi movement, Mahathir persecution of Anwar Ibrahim. Okay, because there's perebutan kuasa sebenarnya masa tu, sebab Mahathir dilihat gagal selepas krisis ASEAN ni. Sebabnya sepatutnya sebagai seorang pemimpin perlu bersedia untuk menghadapi si ASEAN financial crisis ni. So what happened is Anwar Ibrahim calling Mahathir colonialism and the regime economic management and iron fist management to opposition and dissent. So Anwar Ibrahim calling the Mahathir colonialism iron fist, maksudnya kuku besi lah. So Mahathirism seemed of no matter when the next two Prime Minister Abdullah Badawi and Najib Abdul Razak dissociated themselves from Mahathir legacy beyond intoning their fidelity to Vision 2020. Okay, kamu kena faham, you must understand. Mahathir stepped down into 2002. When Mahathir stepped down in 2002, Mahathir no choice, have to appoint Abdullah Ahmad Badawi as a Prime Minister. And then Abdullah Ahmad Badawi was losing Barisan Nasional in 5 states of the Malaysia, was lost to the Pakatan Rakyat in 2008, and Abdullah Ahmad Badawi was stepped down. So at that time, Mahathir choose Najib Abdul Razak become Prime Minister. So Mahathir is the behind the curtain of the appointment of the Prime Minister of Abdullah Ahmad Badawi and Najib Abdul Razak. Okay. Now we are going to the third part, the Reformasi and the rise of new politics. This is the third part. Okay. This is the third part. Third part. Okay. Shift in Malaysia political arena toward deliberative democracy. That means that Malaysia has now shift to the more liberal and more democrat. Okay. Why? You must understand. Okay, this reformasi starting 1990 after Anwar Ibrahim established PKR, and after Anwar Ibrahim was kicked out from the governments. Okay, so Anwar Ibrahim formed the Barisan Alternative, but the Barisan Alternative was dissolved before the general election 2004 was replaced by the Pakatan Rakyat. So what happened is Anwar Ibrahim made the coalition form DAP, PKR and PAS. Okay, DAP, PKR and PAS in Barisan Alternative, and Pakatan Rakyat, DAP, PKR dan PAS. Okay, what happened is BN opposition politics. That means you must understand the opponent party becomes stronger and stronger from that time. Okay, since 1989 until 2018, the opponent party becomes stronger and stronger because of the civil society movement. Civil society movement because of the middle class, the role of the middle class. You understand? The teacher rose in 1969 until 1992, and then the civil society movement starting from 1999 until now. And then we must understand there's a new media. That means that internet was introduced in Malaysia after 1990. Okay, at that time internet was not very good, but after 2008, okay, after 2008, okay, After 2008, our internet become a 3G. When become a 3G, so the new media have a big role. And 4G just introduce 4G, just introduce 2015. 4G cuma diperkenalkan pada tahun 2015. So you understand that. Okay, you understand that. Okay, 3G, 4G. Okay, 3G and 4G, there's a difference because 3G is 3G just a WhatsApp text only, but 4G can include the video, audio, video, visual, more powerful than the 3G. And then the new set of voters, that means that the new generations was born. You understand what the new generation was born, because the new generation was born was very practically alert of the new media, and they know their rights, and they are very actively involved in civil society movements. This factor have managed to transform Malaysian society opposite for public participants and deliberations. So this is the rise of the new politics. The rise of new politics because of civil society movement due to the middle class role, the new media, 3G and 4G, and the new set of voters in new generations, which have alerts on the what happening in the political issue. So there's the rise of the new politics. So what happened is, you must understand, in 1999, pass again, taken the Terengganu and Kelantan. So PKR and the DAP are not successful taking any stake. In 2004, PAS losing Terengganu, but again successfully taken Kedah and Kelantan. But in 2008, starting from 2008, PKR successfully taken the Selangor, and DAP successfully taken the Penang, but PAS losing Kedah and Terengganu, just maintain the Kelantan in 2008. But Perak was taken by the DAP with the PAS, with the helping of the PAS. But what happened? Is in Perak, Datuk Seri Niza was being dijatuhkan akibat tiga orang ahli parlimen, tiga ahli DUN telah berpaling tadah menyebabkan Datuk Seri Niza jatuh. So 2008, Selangor, Penang, Kelantan, Perak. And then under 2008. So Perak was losing. So the Pakatan Rakyat maintained 3 stake. In 2013, also maintained the 3 stake, Selangor, Penang and Kelantan. But in 2018, Pakatan Harapan successfully taken Kedah, Penang, Perak, Selangor, Negeri Sembilan, Melaka, Johor. So PAS still maintain Kelantan. So Barisan Nasional just keeping Perlis, Pahang, Perlis and Pahang. So what happened is, we must understand the rise of new politics ended on the 2018. After 2018, Pakatan Harapan won the general elections. We call it New Malaysia. Okay, New Malaysia. So the New Malaysia, you must know that. Okay, the New Malaysia, you must know that the New Malaysia is not the things that new things. It's not the new things. The new Malaysia, we call it new Malaysia because they want to implement the integrity. They want to implement the integrity. They want to equal rights, and then they support the tribalism in Islam. They support the changing of the style. Okay, so because of this, you understand. We must understand that the new politics is not things that Malaysian people. It's not Malaysian people accepted, because there's a lot of drastic change until the people's against the Pakatan Harapan, because people Pakatan Harapan a lot of talking rather than working. Okay, so I will end it this second part, and the last part is I would like to highlight regarding what happened next after the 25 February, after the Pakatan Harapan was being turning down because of the resignations of Tun Dr. M as the 7th Prime Minister. Okay, this the third part. The third part I will highlight after 2020, and then I will continue on the chapter 5. Okay, so you must remember that this chapter 4 is a very big topics. Okay, I already told to you authoritarian Malay dominance 1969 until 1987. After that is the Mahajarisms 1988 until 1999. After 1999 is the rise of the new politics. So these three phase, understand? Three phase. Already explaining in our yesterday class. I am explaining the constitutional power sharing under Tunku Abdul Rahman from our movement to independence until 13 May. So already told to you, there's a first Tunku Abdul Rahman, the constitutional model power sharing. The second is the authoritarian dominance 69 until 87. The second is Mahajarism. The third one is Mahajarism, the third one. The fourth is the Reformasi and the rise of new politics. And the last one I will tell to you that in the next class is the after 2020, 25 February 2020, Perikatan Nasional. And also I'm also explaining to you a little bit about the parties, National Front, and then Malaysia Socialist Front, and then Gagasan Rakyat. Gagasan Rakyat was included Angkatan Perpanduan Umar and DAP, and then Barisan Alternatif. Okay, you must understand Gagasan Rakyat 1990, 1995, and then Barisan Alternatif 1999, 2004, Pakatan Rakyat 2004, 2008, 2013, and Pakatan Harapan after the 2018. So I will explain you. Okay, so this is our end of the class. Thank you.